Let's talk about the Social Knockout 3 and Nate Diaz versus Jorge Masvidal card. But before we do, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, and follow, and hit the bell icon to get notified when I upload. Let's go. So what better place to start off than Social Knockout 3? The event that took place at around 3 PM over here in the UK. I was meant to stream it last night, but I didn't realise they were fighting out in Dubai. So obviously, Dubai times match up with our times over here. The card as a whole was a bit meh. Some of these fights were just boring and not entertaining, and there was a few good ones. I couldn't sit here and remember every single fight. The only ones I do remember are the main ones that I said away to see, which was the Fox G, the Salt Pappies, the Darren Till. This one, very entertaining. Give me Abdu versus Hasbullah right now. I want Hasbullah versus Abdu. I want the rematch for this as well, because they said they're both champions, but then said it was a draw. So I don't know who won or lost. I actually had Errol winning the fight. Mo Vlogs stopped his opponent in the second round. Fairly good fight. Dropped him in the first. That was alright. Most of the guys were up against bums. Fox G, he fought a bum. Salt Pappy, he fought an even bigger bum. Darren Till fought an even worse opponent. I found it kind of stupid. It's cool that these guys are getting in there, but you can't be fighting someone like Salt Pappy for your first fight. You can't be fighting Fox G for your first fight. You can't fight Darren Till for your first fight. Like, don't get me wrong, that fight's okay. That fight's okay. I don't know about the rest of them. I don't know how they matched up skillfully and all that. Fox got his opponent done in 2 rounds. Fox said about his cardio and all this, and he didn't make excuses for, well, he didn't make any excuses, but he said why his performance was a bit poor. But in my opinion, that's one of the best performances from Fox. Yes, you stopped the guy, but the fact that you took it to the later rounds to stop him is what was worth it. Like you said, you didn't have the cardio, but that means you showed the heart in there that you can go past the I'm gassed section and continue fighting. So I thought that was great from Fox. As much as he might be disappointed on how the fight went, that's a great win. Salt Pappy got Dawood Savage done in round 1 with body shots. Just body shots alone. The first, I don't know if it was a liver shot, but the first, like, or maybe it was one right to the center. One of the shots just took Dawood out, and after that shot, the fight was basically over at that point, and Salt Pappy capitalized and demolished him. Darren Till versus this guy. Darren Till versus this guy. This guy was fucking shit. This guy was terrible. Darren Till lightly tapped him in the back of the head. It was a light tap, it was just that, which what normal boxers do. It's illegal, but they all do it. But this motherfucker went down, started complaining and all this shit, saying he can't see, which is fair enough. Quit off there, and they did. Quit off, yeah, he can't see. Give it a no contest. Even Darren Till said on the mic, the guy didn't want to fight. But before they interviewed Darren Till, I do believe it was before, it might have been after, this motherfucker wanted to fight. He wanted an MMA fight. He went up, tried to kick Darren Till, and then tried wrestling with him. Darren Till did get taken down though, but Darren Till did end up getting top mount. Don't fucking sit there, cry about getting hit in the back of the head if you're not gonna fight and then proceed to fight like you fucking lost. But Darren Till then got the win by stoppage, which fair enough, man. After what that guy just did, yeah, give him the win. I would have said give it a no contest, but yeah. Now we're gonna move on to Nate Diaz versus Jorge Masvidal. We're gonna use this picture because, oh my god, 1,349 shots thrown throughout that whole fight from both. Well, not, this is combined. Was it an entertaining fight? Yes. Was it a skillful fight? Hell no. Who had the better skill? Masvidal. That fight, a lot of people were saying he was robbed and all this. I agree to a point. One of the judges gave it 92 to Diaz. That is outrageous. That fight was so much closer than a 98-92. One of them gave it 95-95. I agree with. I personally had it 2 rounds to Masvidal at the end, but the rounds were so close. If we're going skill-wise, Masvidal, but Diaz was on the front foot a lot. Diaz was landing not cleaner shots or better shots, but he was kind of slapping him. He does what Diaz does. Diaz did win, but I don't know if I don't agree with it personally. I think Masvidal won by 2 rounds. What Masvidal started doing something in, I don't remember what round it was, but he started basically pivoting off, cutting angles, and eventually Nate Diaz adapted to it and started doing it himself in his game plan. I disagree with it being a Nate Diaz win. I disagree with one of the judges, or maybe 2 of the judges. I don't know how many judges gave it what, but I know one judge gave it a draw, one judge gave it a convincing Diaz win. and I don't know what the other one gave it to Diaz. It was a good fight overall, very enjoyable. Now the fight card itself, co-main event was good. It was skillfully the best fight on the card. Who do we have? We have Moten versus, I don't remember who he fought. Moten looked amazing. I said on Twitter, he has the power of Tank Davis, but the speed of Floyd. You could see it. And he was just building and building and building, and he eventually beat Bolton, I think it was, or Bolton or something like that. It was pretty good. Chris Avila versus Anthony Pettis. It was kind of similar to this. Anthony Pettis landing the heavier strikes, the cleaner strikes. Chris Avila does what Nate Diaz does, just kind of slaps him, but lands powerful. Like, they're powerful, but they're like slaps. And then the final fight that I remember, Ryan Garcia's brother got absolutely obliterated by, I can't remember who. I don't remember his name, but he started off very strong, started off very quick, and then kind of slowed down a bit throughout the rounds, and then picked up the pace again. At the end of the rounds, done the same thing for each round, and eventually it caught and hurt Sean Garcia. And then eventually Sean Garcia got stopped, got dropped, got really hurt. He got dropped by a body shot. I had it going in his favour, not Garcia's but the other guy's favour, and he won. I found that a very entertaining fight. I don't actually remember what else happened. I thought it was a great night of fights, man. I thought it was amazing. I did a stream, if you don't know. It was amazing. We eventually hit 1,500 views on the stream, which is incredible. I've never had a stream that has gone past 900. We've had ones up to 900, but the whole night we reached at the end of the night 1,500 views. So thank you all for joining in. Thank you all for 400 subscribers. We're sitting at 402 now. So keep subscribing, keep joining in. I'm going to keep streaming each week. We're going to stream everything. I'm going to try and stream everything that I can. Any fights that's on, I want to know, because I want to stream them. I want to give predictions, and then we're gonna do some stuff. The main ones like UFC 304, 305, I will be drinking for. Some boxing ones, say if Canelo Alvarez or the Floyd Mayweather or maybe the KSI Misfits, maybe the Jake Paul card. They're the ones I'm probably going to drink for. I don't know if the Jake Paul one is actually going to be doing a drink one, because we have like a week later the Leon Edwards 304 fight, and I'm not doing 2 weeks of drinking. But that is it from me. What did you guys think? Did you enjoy the fights? Did you watch fights? And what do you think of the decision? I'll catch you in a bit. Take care and peace.